Welcome to Pete and Hannah's Watch List. I'm your host, Pete Mitchell. I'm here with my great co-host, Hannah.
Hello, people.
Hannah, we're here today for What's Next, the show where we help you figure out what to watch next. On today's program, Shelter. Yeah, Shelter. We're also going to have a look at We Bury the Dead.
Mm-hmm.
Also have a look at Strangers Chapter 3.
The end.
And is this thing on?
Oh, is it?
Is it? Yeah. Hannah, before we get on to that, how was your weekend?
It was fine.
Fine. Did you watch the Super Bowl?
Oh, no, that's not for me. Did you watch Super Bowl?
Yeah, it was boring.
Yeah, there you go.
It was pretty boring. Some good commercials. Not many movie commercials. We'll cover that this week on Movie News. Also on Movie News, we're going to preview Wuthering Heights. And AFI Redux, we're going to do Wuthering Heights, because that was on the original AFI list.
The 1939
starring
version.
the great Laurence Olivier.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. And then we're going to play a game on Friday called Blockbuster. So great week on the channel. Let us get on to today's program. Hannah, Let's start with Shelter. Shelter. It came out last week in the States and got a wider release in Australia. And it is being released by Black Bear. They've had a great time of it. They did Christie. I didn't do so good. The elevator pitch. This movie is directed by Rick Roman Moore and it stars Jason Statham. And you might know Rick Roman Moore from a little movie I like to call The Angel Has Fallen.
Ooh, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Also Greenland. Hannah.
Classic.
You are on an island, an abandoned lighthouse, and you get deliveries from a little girl and her uncle. And everything is going well until a storm hits and the little girl gets stuck on the island and you need to help her out. And you are found by a government entity and they're hunting you down along with the little girl. Reasons to see this. Well, this is a slower version of Working Man and Beekeeper. He delivers one of these ones every year,
okay.
Jason Statham.
It's a little bit more serious than those ones, yes.
Yeah, and there's no fun. There's absolutely no fun.
They unfortunately do take out the fun.
Yeah.
Which is...
you had...
David Ayer did them.
You had evil Hillary Clinton, and then you had... someone of the Bayou, maybe an Epstein.
It was like the Bayou version of The Table from John Wick. It was like that.
Yeah.
They were trying to make John Wick happen again.
Yeah.
This is a much more like, I want to say serious because it's not. It's much more of this would be more in line of a Liam Neeson, where it's a little bit more less.
Oh, no, but Liam Neeson has a little bit of fun with these. This is...
It's fun because you're seeing a guy do the same.
This is the thinking man Statham, and I wasn't there for it.
I didn't mind the story and the plot. I wish it had a few more...
Snapping necks.
Gnarly
deaths.
No, connections and like twists. You know, we were watching it and surmising that these things could connect, and at the end they didn't care to do that at all. So I thought that was pretty boring. It was right there. Just do it. Have fun.
He attracts good cast. Like you had Jeremy Irons in The Beekeeper. This one we had Bill Nye and we had Naomi Ackie.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. They're doing. Yeah, they're here. They're doing a job.
Yeah.
This. I really do feel like you're going to. You know, it's the classic. You get. I want a Jason Statham movie like this every year.
Yeah.
I want them.
I'll tell you who was good in this movie, and she was really good in another movie recently, Hamnet. That was Bodhi Ray Brethniker.
Yeah. She plays the girl
the damsel in distress.
Trapped there with him. I think
I thought she was really good.
I prefer because this and The Working Man have the same story with him trying to in the Working Man he's trying to get her. In this one he's just trying to get her to safety, to shelter.
Yeah.
And
it's in the title, Hannah.
It's in the title.
It's always in the title.
Which works. I like it. It's just I just wish they just were stupid and played with the connections and with the brutality. you don't really get to see much of it until like right at the end, I find.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's just lacking because you could be brutal because like these are evil agents. Let's just be brutal.
Okay, reasons not to see this movie.
Yeah, it is like a slow Jason Statham movie. Like Jason Statham movies are just same as all the rest. Classic action. That's it. That's all you're getting from them.
Sure.
This one I would say yes has less substance than the others in its ilk.
Would you recommend people to watch this movie?
Not particularly.
Are you going to watch this movie again?
I would probably watch this movie again. Unfortunately,
this is such a dad band vibes.
It is.
A rating for this one?
I don't know. I played on my phone.
Yep.
Pretty solid.
I played on my phone. It is. Shelter is in wide release now. Check your local listings. The next movie we're going to talk about is We Bury the Dead. Now, this is an Australian movie, and we love Australian films. The elevator pitch. Daisy Ridley stars in the Zach Hilditch movie about what happens if a bomb is dropped in the vicinity of Tasmania and causes the undead of a lot of people, but then they start coming back alive and become zombies. You know what this movie's about, Hannah?
Marriage.
Marriage. That's what the movie's about.
A marriage story.
It's a marriage story. Daisy Ridley plays a wife that goes
search
for the undead husband.
Yes.
Reasons to see this. I really liked Daisy Ridley in this movie.
I love
her. Brenton Thwaites, who was in Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest. Also,
got that.
He was in that.
Okay.
I thought he was good in this as well. There was there's a scene in this movie where she gets taken, and she is very good in this. It's really weird that she's playing an American in this, considering she's British.
Yes,
which her accent's a little bit patchy in an Australian film as well.
And another thing is that the film, like the antagonist, would be the Americans.
Yeah, of course.
Yes, which I think this film, what gave this film the edge was that it feels way too close to home.
I'll tell you what,
that's what it was striking about this film.
The start of this movie where there's a bomb that accidentally goes off and causes a fireball to go through Tasmania. And then people have to go in there and identify the dead.
Yeah, volunteers.
Volunteers tribute. And Daisy Ridley is one of those people, and then
that's the concept of it.
It's a good concept.
And they find out once they volunteer, they find out that some people have been coming back to life.
Yeah.
But you immediately have to call someone, and they take them out.
Okay, so reasons not to see this. This is not a typical zombie movie.
It's a drama, very serious drama.
Yeah, this is when I said it's about marriage, it's about marriage.
And sometimes it's about trying to finish a conversation. Like people may have, maybe even after you're dead, there's stuff you need to do.
Yeah, I'll be right back. And if you're not, what happens?
I need that conversation ended right now.
Okay, Hannah, We Bury the Dead. Would you recommend people to watch this movie?
I don't know.
Okay, are you ever going to watch this movie again?
No.
I don't think I'll watch this movie again either. I think it... what are you going to rate this movie?
It's like I fell asleep in a half.
I fell asleep in a half.
Yeah. Because I don't know if it's an I played my phone.
Wow.
Because the only thing that was keeping me here, right,
was Daisy Ridley.
Daisy Ridley, because I love her.
She's very good.
The thing was that again, the reason this hit was that it feels close to home.
Yeah.
It feels relevant to the climate that we are in.
Yeah, well, we live in the same country as Tasmania, so maybe.
Yeah, that, and also things are disastrous at the moment, but.
My problem with this is just that there
was things left unsaid.
No, that was not the problem. It was wrapped up in a little bow at the end.
Oh, I know. It had a sort of the ending. I would find is like a mix of The Last of Us, with 28 Years Later kind of thing, where it's just They're going for
with
strange.
Marriage Story.
They go for, with Marriage Story. They go for strange.
Yeah.
And there's not really like, you don't have to answer everything here. But there's like a really stupid part of this movie where these two, like Daisy Ridley splits off with this other guy.
Yep.
And then when they come back, they don't explain anything. And like, it's okay, you don't have to explain it, but it is kind of weird.
Yep.
It's kind of weird.
Out of all the movies that we watched this year,
This one's a bit of a slog, but it was entertaining. Sure.
No.
I'd say it's a bit of a slog, unfortunately.
I'm going to say it is I Fell Asleep, but it's not the worst I Fell Asleep that we've had this year.
It's an I Fell Asleep that it was all right. But it's not the worst. It's not the worst. It is not trash. It's more like I fell asleep because, it's just not, it didn't scratch an itch.
Yeah.
It did not, it's not a horror. It's a drama.
Yeah.
And I think it takes itself too seriously.
Yeah.
And it can be, but then when it tries to do horror, it feels out of place.
Yeah.
Because it does do that some bits. There's some bits that just throw them in there and it's like unnecessary. Unnecessary movie.
We Bury the Dead is in wide release in Australia now, and you can get it in select cities around the world.
Yeah.
Check your local listings. Hannah.
Yeah.
The next movie we're going to talk about is Strangers Chapter 3. Now, you're a scaredy cat, and you didn't want to go see this movie. I take bullets for this every week.
I would like to say
this
also,
is one I've taken. I've taken 3. And I've watched all 3 of these in cinemas. And the elevator pitch. We pick up where we left off with Strangers Chapter 2, where Maya is getting chased by Gregory, the scarecrow, after she takes down Dollface or Pinup, or there's people with masks, so it's going on.
Yeah.
Reasons to see this. It's over, guys. Strangers is over. The original movies that starred Scott Speedman and Liv Tyler, I love that movie, but these movies I haven't enjoyed. But I will say this movie is off the chain fun in this one. I actually enjoyed, out of all these movies I've given I Fell Asleep. I would say this one is I played on my phone because it is a slight improvement. There's a weird scene at the end of this movie between Gregory the Scarecrow and Maya, and there is a bit of a payoff. And if you've invested the time in these movies, I think you might get a slight smile.
Kick out of it?
Not a kick. Let's not go too far.
It's like a nudge.
Let's not go too far. Reasons not to. Rennie Harlan is directing these movies now. He did My Girl, Gina Davis, Dirty, with the movie Cutthroat Island. But he also directed movies such as Cliffhanger. And he also...
excellent
The
film.
Long Kiss Goodnight.
Oh, excellent film as well.
He giveth and he taketh away, Rennie
With
Harlan.
these ones.
And he was trying to make a comeback with these ones. I don't think it's worked for him. Also, Lionsgate trying to make IP out of some of their movies, and this doesn't work. Madeline Peach, she was good. I enjoyed her as the Scream Queen Maya in these. There's two scenes, 2 origin scenes of the threesome in The Strangers, and I could have had those scenes at the start of the trilogy, but beggars can't be choosers. Am I going to watch this movie again? Nope. Would I recommend people watch this movie? If you've seen the first 2, you're in. So you just go all in. Rating for this one, as I said, I played on my phone. It's the best out of the 3 by far. Strangers Chapter 3 is in wide release, and you need to go to the cinemas quickly because it ain't going to last long. Check your local listings. The last movie we're going to talk about today is This Thing On? It's got a wide release in Australia. It's been, for a while, it's been in limited release all around the world. The elevator pitch, you break up with your wife and you go to a club and you try to avoid the cover charge of $15 and you go in an open mic and you become a comedian. And it turns out you're not that bad at it. Reasons to this. This movie is a mixture of Punchline meets Marriage Story. And we've said it again.
Yeah.
Marriage Story again. It strikes again. I said to Hannah coming home, Hannah, we watched 2 movies about marriage. One was zombies and one was comedy. And which one was better? I think it was this one.
This one was better.
This movie is directed by Bradley Cooper. Now, he gave us Maestro, which I loved. I love his performance in Maestro. And he also gave us A Star is Born, which I loved his performance in that as well. His performance in this movie is brilliant. It is the probably the happier version of Jackson Maine.
Yeah. Jackson Maine without depression.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's very funny in this movie. I thought Laura Dern is brilliant in this movie. She's playing a former athlete turned mum that is struggling with her place in the world. And Will Arnett is not very good in this. I didn't think he was very good at all.
I thought he was doing the same thing and like he's like BoJack, you know, like he's doing depressed man angle and it's just not as funny. I think it needed a better script for him because at most of the time, like his comedy acts, like he's not funny. He's more cringe.
Yeah,
he's like,
cringe.
please get that guy off stage.
I will say that Laura Dern is way out of his league.
As a couple,
way out of his league.
Why is Lego Batman with?
Way out of his league. Laura Dern is fantastic.
Yeah.
If you've seen her in anything, she's always good, she's very good in this. Are you going to watch this movie again, Hannah?
No.
I think I will watch this movie again.
I think you would, but I can't.
I'd recommend people to watch this movie because you need to watch all of Bradley Cooper's movies because he's a great director.
I think that's the key. I love Bradley Cooper as a director, and then he you know he's in his movies.
Do you know in a weaker acting year, I think Bradley Cooper's performance in this gets nominated for an Academy Award.
You know why? And if you put it a little bit more in it, I would have been like, 100%, because that would have been a supporting actor.
Do you remember a couple of years ago when he did Licorice Pizza, where he played the famous hairdresser?
Yes.
He was great in that too.
Yes.
I think Peters was his name. I think
it was the one married to Bob Streisand.
Yeah. Bob Streisand.
Because I remember that bit.
He's so good in that movie, and he's good in this as well. Rating for this one.
I don't know. I'm feeling. Hey, I just don't know because it really isn't that. I wasn't entertained by this film. I was dragged on by it.
Yeah, I'm there for Bradley Cooper. I
know you're in the bag for the guy, but this is like.
I think this movie is really good. I think if you put anyone else bar Will Arnett,
that's what it is. Like Will Arnett is the piece of this.
Do you know who would have been really good in this movie? But I don't think he would have done it. But I think he would have been really good in this movie.
Who?
Tom Hanks. I think he would have been great in this movie.
I think he's too old.
Nah.
No, he's definitely too old.
Nah, I think he would have been great in this.
He played Otto. He played the freaking Otto. He's too old for that.
I just think... I loved him in Punchline, and it's just another version of Punchline.
Anyway, I think this is...
if anyone hasn't seen Punchline, it's really funny because he sort of has a sort of a coming together with Sally Field, and then a couple of years later, Sally Field plays his mum in Forrest Gump. It just makes me always thinking about that movie.
It chuckles.
It makes me chuckle. So I'm going to give it a golf clap. What are you going to give it?
I played on my phone.
Is this thing on?
Yeah.
Is in wide release in Australia now, and is in select cities all around the world. And you check your local listings because it will be coming to a streaming service near you soon, I would say. That is it for today's show. Tomorrow, Wuthering Heights 1939 version.
Yeah.
Wow.
Interesting.
Wow.
We've come a long way. We're still adapting
and we get
this.
to answer the most poignant question. Are you an Emily Bronte person or are you a Charlotte Bronte person? We'll find out tomorrow on AFI Redux. That's my lovely co-host, Anna. Long live cinema. And until we meet again, it's bye for now.
Bye.